Hey everybody, I wanted to show this little Arduino thing I did. This is a Keys Studio version of Omega. I got it in this plexiglass case. These seem to be kind of popular these days. I don't really care for them too much, but they're alright, these cases I'm talking about. I still don't understand why they use such a giant vacuum tube type USB-B connector these days when you got micro USB. What I'm really waiting to see is a nice compact adapter that I could plug into here that would put a micro USB on there. You know, it wouldn't need to stick out but like that much, but I found something like it, but it stuck out too far, and it only had one source, and it was the UK. Not that I don't want to buy from the UK, but anyhow, this is a little prototype board that I got, and I got a 10-segment LED bar on there, and I hope the lighting is well enough in here. But I got what's called I believe it's called a resistor array. It's that black part there, and it's got 8 resistors in there. It's got 9 pins, and it's got 8 resistors, and one leg of each resistor goes to the first pin, and the other lead goes to the other 8 pins. That's good for when you, just like this, when you need a resistor for several things right next to each other. Because I didn't have a 10-piece or a 10 resistor array, I had to add 2 resistors for the last 2. And these, I don't have real good video quality here, but I used some real thin solid copper wire, and I went from each, well, this size, this is the ground that goes up here, and then the other 10 leads goes from pins 4 to 13. Bit 1 is on 13, which is also the LED. The onboard LED is always, pin 13. So every time that comes on, that comes on. I've got 2 different programs that I play around with on this. One is a binary counter, but it only uses 8 of those. I need to tinker with the code to try to add 2 more bits. But it's referencing a single 8-bit value. So you can't get 10 bits out of 8. Anyway, the other little code I have is for the night writer, they call, where the LED goes back and forth sequencing. Anyway, that's all I've done with this so far. Gotta plug this back in. My case has openings here, so I'm gonna plug that in like that, hit like that, and power up this thing. Has to initialize. Don't know why that first bit stayed lit like that. That was kind of weird. Normally it doesn't do that. Reset it. I can post the code for this if somebody wants it, but it's out there to find. This was originally for 8 LEDs, but I modified it to go to 10. Anyhow, don't like it, don't subscribe. Well, you can click like, I guess, but I'm not one of those people that always hound you to subscribe, because all they're doing is saying, hey man, you got $1, and if you need money, go get a job. Thanks for watching.